Yeah, so we are at day 3 of Lara Croft event, and I think that we have now basically three really big group of players, quite different group of players. So some players are actually still stuck and waiting for the level 21 in the season to get the resources and to be most efficient as possible. Some people like me, I guess, trying to move with a little bit loss of resources, but just kind of exploring what, how, and when. And we have third part of people who are already finishing, but those people who already spend a lot of money for the game and they reported that they already killed level 300 and they spend a lot of resources and a lot of money to reach that. So to have a really quick overview, I actually myself reached level 210. I used buff only for level 180. Actually, maybe I can just pull this up. Yeah, so as you can see from the picture, basically on the left we have some formations for boss levels 180, 190, and 200. Overall buff minimum so far, what's been announced and confirmed by players, that for these three levels you spend total of 15 bus, which is basically all used for 118. So if you can get a lot of tries somehow, if you have time or you have resources to actually have endless tries for the battles, you can use this formation and succeed. On the other hand, if you don't have time but you have money, of course you can increase the buff and do it easier. Or if you don't have money or the time, well, it's not event for you. Sadly. The bottom table, this is some suggestion from really big guild which spend whose players spend a lot of money actual for the event. They are suggesting, what kind of buff do we need for each of those levels. So even already for level 200, they are offering 60 buff and so on. So it really depends, what do you have more, time, money, or something, and you can decide the way you are approaching to this event. Now, if we go back to the importance of the ring artifact, there is also now some kind of contradiction. It really depends what kind of style you are playing, but it's really high chance that unless you're a really big spender, it's the best to keep the ring at 5 stars. Absolute star costs you 40 of each material, so that's 120. And if you want to recoup with raids, you will need to do tons of raids to actually make it up for it. So somehow now people are stating, unless you are a big spender, that 5 star for the ring would be absolute sweet spot. Then you can still collect a lot of additional resources, but don't invest so heavily into these, because you need 120 extra materials to just go for the absolute star. So if you do the math, it's really a lot of additional attempts to actually recoup that value. And as I shared the picture before, I will just really quickly put it on the screen. Uh, Top table actually shows you some math for the ring levels efficiency. You know how many kind of materials do you need, and you can also have an idea how long do you need, how many tries do you need to recoup that value. Yes, so I wish you again the best of luck for the event. Don't rush if you can, if you have patience, and wait for level 21 of the season, of the mini season. Wait for some more gifts from the nexters, and maybe that would be most efficient way for you. And in the meantime, I will try to kill few more bosses. Most likely for 210, I will need some buff, and then we will see how to take it from here. But yep, enjoy the game.